Let's get this officially started then. 11:02, Thursday, May 16th, 2024. We're here to discuss the EDPro grant, and Paige Olsen is here to enlighten us. So let me turn it over to you.
And I want to apologize if the email I sent was confusing. The city of Osborne also had a miscommunication. I think the matching part kind of caused some confusion. So the EDPro grant is basically funds the Economic Development Corporation, my position through there. It's funded through Idaho Commerce. I have to apply for the grant every single year. And it funds my position and the things we do in the Valley. And every year we are required to show a grant match. It's been 50%. So the grant is $30,000. We're required to show matching funds from the public, businesses, whatever, to match that. So $15,000 is what we're required for the grant application. And so with the grant match letter that I sent, it's just basically saying that the county is a continued investor member of the EDC in our efforts. And it's just what you have always, I'm not asking for more money, anything. If you're wanting to give me more money, of course, but I'm not expecting more money. It's just that you guys are planning on continuing to support our efforts and match whatever funds you have, and then I submit that with my grant.
So in the past, through the Community Projects Fund, they've always been a part of that, and we have annually.
How much have we been contributing?
Last year was $600.
So the grant is
it's very dependent on what our budget can do. Yeah.
And so the county is the pass-through for that. So I apply for the grant, the Commerce pays the county, and then the county gives it to me. So the county acts as a pass-through for that grant, but then the county has also supported the EDC by giving us funds. So that's what that match letter was, just for the grant.
I'm glad you clarified. Yeah. I was a little confused.
Yeah.
But that's not a big. That's a regular.
Yeah, and the city of Osborne was the same thing. I was like, oh, I should have been more clear. So yeah.
Okay. Anything you would add to that, Grant Queen?
No, other than it's something the county's supported for a long time. The EDC is a legacy, so they were one of the first. They are among the first that started with the Economic Development Professionals Grant through Commerce, and Commerce has supported them for
35 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the efforts that has been done here through that organization, and the county's been a great partner in that, and it is just a pass-through, so it gets put on the Commerce site, the portal. They do all their things, they send it out, we just forward on emails, and that's it. So there's really no time from the county that it's put in. I mean, I'd probably put 10 minutes a year, and I would say Peggy's office with checks and processing maybe an hour. I'm not sure on that, but I would say maybe an hour because it's just 2 checks a year.
2 checks.
2 checks a year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you want to kind of give a spill of what you provide for the community, because they've been a huge support.
So, I mean, recently, Colleen, obviously, I'm following in her footsteps, but recently we've done some park revitalizations, Lions Park, that big role, if not the main role in that. Lots of mental health initiatives that we've been following through. We're working on some hopeful housing developments, Uptown Kellogg revitalization efforts. We're always help with any kind of broadband stuff we can, facilitate conversations. Lots of different things.
And much appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. All right. Any further questions from the board?
No.
I don't know that it would be appropriate that we take action at this time. This would be a budget item as we do the budget, but just so we're all aware of what we're talking about. But did we need to sign something?
So it's just the letter, and it's saying that you're planning on at least contributing X amount of dollars towards my matching funds. You don't have to pay anything now, and if your budget changes or whatever down the line and you're not able to, or you can do less or more, that's absolutely fine. But as the grant sits, I just need that, you saying that, you're going to estimated amount. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we probably should
For her application
probably do a
process.
motion and vote to sign the letter.
Okay.
so that we're legit. Would you like to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll move to go ahead and approve to sign the letter with an estimated amount that will commit to
Okay.
Silver Valley Economic
Do
Development.
you want to make that estimate like the same 600
We could estimate it at the 600 that we did last
and
year.
then see what
Yeah.
happens with the budget?
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
You willing to
I'll
second
second it.
that? Okay. Any further discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you, appreciate that. They increased the ask to 55% this year, so I'm having to ask a few extra people for matching letters is why I had to bug you guys, because I knew you were a consistent contribution, so I knew I could probably count on you, so I appreciate that.
All right. Well, anything further you'd like to share?
I mean, yeah, no, just kidding. No. Nope, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the
Yes.
time to come in
Well,
and see
thank
us.
you.
And with that, we are adjourned.